How do you get an instant boost to your Kindle book royalties? A boost that will last for the lifetime of your book? Well, the answer is you minimize your Amazon delivery costs. So in this quick video, I'm going to cover what delivery costs are, why they're important, and how you minimize them. John Ty here, author of Crush It with Kindle. And what I thought I would do is just bring up a short excerpt from one of my books and just walk you through that and explain everything that I've just talked about. So let's bring that up and let's get to the top here. Okay, minimizing delivery costs. So first of all, this only applies if your book is in the 70% royalty bracket, but for most authors, your book is going to be in the 70% royalty bracket, which is between $2.99 and $3.99 in US dollars, because that's where you get the most royalties. Outside of that, of course, it drops to 35%. So Amazon will charge you a delivery cost, which currently is 15 cents per megabyte. And it's been that the same amount for years. I just double checked it again today. Anyway, 15 cents a megabyte. Now, if your book is just text-based, the file size is probably going to be quite small. So not too much to worry about there. But as soon as you start adding images, it can go up very, very quickly. And not only images within the book, and that could be anything, not just pictures or illustrations or charts, but it could be the publisher's logo, for example, or anything that you have in the front or back matter. The other thing to be aware of is that Amazon aggregates the file size of the manuscript, and of course you upload your book cover on Kindle separately. It adds both together to give a total amount. So typical example of having a bigger file size than you might expect is your designer creates this great looking cover for you. They want it to be top quality. They send through a really nice, great looking high resolution cover image. If you load that up, chances are a great high resolution cover image is going to be could be quite a big file. You pay for that every time you somebody downloads your book. So essentially what happens is Amazon's clawing back some of those royalties. So you're getting paid 70% royalties, but immediately you lose this delivery cost that Amazon charges on a per book basis. So if you're selling a few hundred books a month, that can add up very, very quickly. So I'm going to skip to the bit here where I'll go back to how to optimize your images. But just as a worked example, let's say that you had and this would be a relatively small file size, but let's say the delivery cost was 35 cents and you were able to compress the cover, compress any images and get it down to 10 cents. You're saving 25 cents per book. Well, that adds up really fast. Say you're selling 200 books a month. It takes you, it literally takes minutes to do the compression, and it's once and done. You never have to go back and do it again. So 200 books at 25 cents per book is going to save you $50 a month. That's $600 per year, every single year. If you're selling more books than that, obviously it will scale. If you've got a portfolio of books, it will scale. So potentially you're saving hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars a year just by spending a few minutes doing something which is completely free to do and very, very easy. The site that I always use is the one that's on the screen there. Let me highlight it for you just there. So Jpeg Optimizer.com. So it's jpeg-optimizer.com, and you can go in there, upload your images. Amazon actually has a specific recommended compression size. It recommends 50 to 60%. I'd go for certainly 60%. And what's great about this is it will reduce very dramatically the file size without really compromising the image. And particularly if you bear in mind that most people are they're going to be consuming your book on either a tablet or a smartphone, typically. So quite a small screen. So as far as your user's experience goes, it's not going to compromise that experience. They're not even going to notice. You looking at it will probably struggle to notice any difference. So you reduce the size of the file typically by around 75%. So that's 75% you no longer have to pay for ever, and do it once and it's done, and just re-upload the cover image if you've got one up already. Just compress it and re-upload it. Very simple. Same with your manuscript. Go back to your manuscript, compress all the images or charts or whatever you have in there, add them back into the manuscript, and then re-upload the manuscript. It's a seamless process. Your book doesn't stop being on sale. The the people buying it won't notice, but you will save a significant amount potentially on download costs every single time somebody buys a copy of your book. And that, like I say, that you do it once, it's done, and it's for the lifetime of the book. And then every time you bring something else out in future, you can just bear that in mind. It's completely free. Jpeg-Optimizer.com. So this is John Ty, author of Crush It with Kindle. If you're on Facebook here, like the video, like the page. If you're on YouTube, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there's any questions or any other topics you would like me to cover, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.